Hello, this is Tom Dowler for Westbury and SMI Lite Edition. In this video, I am going to show you how to take the simple query that we created last time and turn it into a really impressive report that will wow friends, colleagues, and co-workers. Okay, let's get started. This is the query we created last time. I've just added in one more piece of information to the query, which is instant priority. So now we have a table that shows instant priority, number of instance, and the assignment group name. And to be honest, at the moment, it's a little bit of a mess. And the first thing we can do to make this table more useful is to arrange the information in some sort of order. So we have the number of instance there, but it's arranged by priority and then by assignment group name alphabetically. And it might be much more useful to see all of these in order of the number of instance. So if I highlight the number of instance column, I can then choose this sort option, which if you use Microsoft Excel or similar programs, you might be familiar with the concept of sorting data. If you are, this will be very easy. So I can choose this drop down and I can choose either ascending or descending. So let's go with the most number of instance at the top of the table, so that would be descending. I'll choose that. You'll see then the information is at least in some sort of order, so we know that the highest number of instances were those of priority level 2 and that were assigned to the network group. This still is a little cluttered, and what it might make more sense to do would be to see a separate table for each assignment group, so we could see the priority and the number of instances for each assignment group separately. So what we want to do there is to create sections for each assignment group name. And that's very easy. All we need to do is take the assignment group name column header and drag that out and drop it. And there we go. By magic, creates a separate section for each assignment group name and gives each table the title of that relevant assignment group name. So we can see all the different priority calls and the number of instance against each priority. But you might be thinking this is all well and good in a table, but I've seen elsewhere reports containing charts. And wouldn't it make more sense to see this information in a chart? And yes, maybe it would. In fact, it would make most sense to see this information in a chart and a table together, side by side. And we could create a separate report on a new tab, but let's keep it all within the same tab for the time being. So what we want is both a table and a chart. So the first step is to just highlight this table, and I'm just going to copy and paste that out. So we actually have two versions of the same table, and one of these we're going to convert into a chart, which again is incredibly easy. You'll notice there that the copying and pasting that, I did that only within the application assignment group section, but it applied it to all the other sections as well. So anything you do to one section will be replicated throughout, which means you don't have to do the same thing over and over again, which is very helpful. Okay, so to turn this table into a chart is just a simple drag and drop operation. I'm in the Templates tab on the left-hand side, and we have a chart section. There are bar charts, line, area, pie, and radar charts. I'm just going to choose the vertical grouped chart. I'm just going to drag and drop that onto our newly copied and pasted table. And there we go. Dragging and dropping therefore turns that table into a chart. So we then have the table on the left-hand side, the chart on the right-hand side, and that, as I say, applies to all of the different assignment group sections. So we can see all that information all the way down. So we now have a report that is useful and shows the data in an uncluttered, easy to understand way. That's it for this time. See you next time.